Boo! It's Veda time.
So SSS Veda has finally come to an end. 31 days of vlogging every single day and explaining to people that come across my page, family and friends, what the heck it means. I no longer have to do that. However, I will say this has been one of the greatest experiences I've experienced on the internet because it was truly I'm not going to go as far as to say life altering. However, you know, it's one of those things where hindsight is 20/20, and I may look back one day at my internet career, my YouTubing career, and say it all began when. So one of the most important things that is my takeaway, and the question actually of the day for day 31 is, what did I learn, you know, for vlogging 31 straight days, basically, paraphrasing. And you know, I can't answer this question. I would be remiss to answer this question on the basis of just stating that I learned X, Y, and Z about myself. That is obviously, you know, the underlying thing there. But for you guys that are watching this video now, I want you to know that the images that you're seeing right now, the footage that you're seeing right now, is that of the most important part of this Veda experience for me. It's all of these people that I had the opportunity to meet along the way. I met them at different points, at various stages in the days, and they all, you know, in my opinion, have become really good friends. Some more than others, just because, you know, we commented and kept in touch a little bit more. But overall, all of these people I've specifically handpicked because I interacted with them on a regular basis. And this Veda experience would not have been as successful had I not met each and every one of these individuals. And really, the one thing that I learned the most is you truly can make great content without having the best of the best. And, you know, in watching everybody's videos, I came to realize how creative everybody truly is. And the YouTube experience that most people, that the average American or just the average person in the world, because YouTube is worldwide, they get but a glimpse of what YouTube can really give you and what it can do for you. Because when they go on to watch videos. When you guys go on, you watch videos and comedy, satire of sorts, and whatever it is that you do. Gaming, of course, one of the biggest things going on right now on YouTube. And my takeaway is they are missing the heart of what I believe YouTube was created for. Sure, it is to share great content and the latest and greatest video that you could record and upload and let the world to see, you know, put out there for the world to see. But, you know, something like having the Vedas and basically any of these personal diaries and virtual diaries that are created, and you get to get a taste of, a glimpse of personalities, the people behind each and every video. That to me is the heart of YouTube. That to me is what makes this experience and what has made this experience a great experience for me. Because the people that I've met and the people that everyone gets an opportunity to get close to and meet is what makes having to end this so difficult. I kept, you know, telling those close to me that this was very similar to being at band camp or something where you know you've established great friendships with people, maybe even a relationship, and you know it's coming to an end, and you know that you have to say goodbye. Now, while I fully intend to stay in touch with everybody that I've come across and come in touch with, it's just one of those things where it will not be the same. And that's the part that has made this so awesome. And I truly thank Amy Schmidauer for, doing this, because I know that there are multiple reasons why it's created, and people do create the various things, but for me, this has been an amazing experience, and I highly recommend any of you guys out there, regardless of the type of channels that you do, whether it's makeup, whether it's haul videos, whether it's video games, it doesn't matter. I really think you should participate in this, because I fully endorse this. You have my full endorsement, because it teaches you a lot about yourself. So that therein lies the answer to the question, after I just bored you to death for quite a few minutes, is the answer. That's the truth. It taught me about myself, because I had to answer questions and introspectively really think about the answers to some of the most simplest of questions that we just take for granted as far as things in our lives. And when you are, when you're asked to really analyze something, even something as simple as black or blue pen, it may seem like a mundane exercise, but when you have to put thought behind it, your creative juices start flowing, and there's a little bit more to the answers, because your personality comes out. And something as simple as, is this paper black or white? You can have a good time with that. You can make it interesting. You could provide a fact. You can do whatever the hell you want, because the internet is your canvas and YouTube is that paintbrush. So I just think that this has been a great experience, and I thank each and every one of you guys for following me, for subscribing, for participating, and I fully look forward to staying in touch with all of you. And I've made some great friends, at least I'd like to think so, because I want to continue the relationships that we've established online, and just take it to that next step that you would as a friend. It's really that simple. So thank each and every one of you guys, those that have followed me, and the new people that are coming across this video. Welcome. So that's pretty much it, and I look forward to providing some more interesting content for each and every one of you that is going to be different than this. So hopefully you like what I bring you, and this was such a great experience for me. I may continue to do some form of vlogging on a much more, not much more, but on a regular basis for you guys. So thank you for taking the time to listen to this long, drawn out goodbye, but it's not good. It's just goodbye for now, not forever. That's so cheesy. And if you'd like to keep in touch, you can always check me out at www.
It is day 21 of Vlog Every Day August.
There's many ways.
Speaking here,
make sure you click on the social media tab.
And
you can follow me on
getting
Facebook,
ready to head
on
out to
Instagram,
the job site
on Google
today.
Plus.
Today, so
pretty
we'll
much
make it quick.
all the
Today's
major
Savvy
ones.
Sexy
You can follow me Twitter, of course, and I'd love to keep in touch with you. So feel free to do so. And if you're a sports fan, or know anybody that's a sports fan, check out the podcast. We do that every week, usually on Sundays, and we touch on the latest and greatest that's going on in the world of sports, or at least in America, because that's what matters to us mostly, since we live in America. Yay! But I will say that right now we are heavily, and by we I say my good friend of mine, we do that on the podcast. So if you're into fantasy football, that is something that we're talking about every week on the podcast, which you can find at iChrisUnfiltered. Actually, you could find it there. It's one of the tabs on my website on iChrisUnfiltered.com. However, you will want to go on iTunes to iChrisUnfiltered and Raw Sports Show, and that's where you'd be able to find us there. So that pretty much covers that. So I just want to thank you guys once again for everything, and let's see what the future holds. But don't be shy. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. It's your boy iChris Unfiltered, day 31, and I bid you adieu.
Tuna. Chris Unfiltered in a nutshell. Any questions?